Welcome to another episode. Why you always meowing?
This is 20, right?
Yeah, I think it's episode 20 now. Yep, episode 20. It's pretty hot now. It's like the cold days are over now.
I know. I never. Well, you know how everybody, for the most part, they complain about everything. Like, oh, it's too cold, or then when it's hot, oh, it's too hot. And I used to. I felt like I used to complain more about the cold weather, but now that the cold weather's gone, I think I prefer the cold weather more. I don't know. I feel like you could just do more in the cold. Like, you could just put a hoodie on or something warm, and there you're good. But like in the hot weather, like, I mean, if you want to do something outside, like, you can't really do much, even though you're.
But
wearing,
it's not
like,
that
shorts.
hot, fool. It's not
No. I'm just saying, like, if it gets super hot, like, you can't really do anything.
Well, what's the hottest that it could get that you can't do nothing?
Like 100.
It never gets to 100, fool.
Yeah, it does.
Not here.
No, yeah, what you mean?
Yeah, how many times has it got to 100?
Last year, I'm pretty sure it did.
How many times?
So I don't know.
Like
I don't know the exact
3 out of
time.
summer.
That's still a lot.
That's nothing. Usually like
Or
in the
90,
80s.
80?
In the 80s.
That's still fucking hot.
Yeah, but you could do a lot of shit. But it's not like what do you do if it's hot? What would you do?
If it's hot?
All right, if it's hot, like what's stopping you from doing? What activities? It's not like you're a little kid that you're just outside playing with a ball, fool.
There's a fucking fly on the mic. What do you mean? Yeah, bro, I like playing, soccer outside with my friends.
No one does that shit, not us. So think about it. When it's hot, let's say it's like in the high 80s.
Or just like walking around outside.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
all right, where do you go?
I guess sweaty armpits. Just anywhere.
Like when I go out somewhere on the weekend, all right, I get in the car, AC in the car. It's not hot. You get somewhere, you walk to whatever place. Yeah, you're gonna be hot for a few minutes.
Oh, okay. Then
you're.
I got the perfect example. Running. I run at the park.
Fuck?
So.
That's to work out.
Yeah, but
that's different.
Oh, how is it different?
But yeah, I'm saying like if you're doing something during on the weekend, like going to the bar or going, things like that. That's what I mean. Not working out.
Oh, but I'm talking about activities outside. Obviously, if you go to a bar, it's going to be cool inside.
Yeah, but I mean, other than outside, all right, not working out, fun activities, what do you do?
Shit, me?
Yeah, well, no shit. You're the only one here.
I don't know.
There's nothing. Think about
shit.
it.
I mean,
if you go to the beach, you're expecting it to be hot. That's really when you're outdoor activity that's fun. Or if you're going to go camping. But other than that, it's like, you don't really do shit where you're outside all day. I mean, what a barbecue, right?
Yeah, see,
that's
there you
it,
go, bro.
But but they put the little, they put those little
the
tents, not the tent. But
I'm just saying, when it's hot, I sweat easily. So even though I'm just walking around, like, I don't know, say outside somewhere, I don't listen.
I mean, yeah, but I don't sweat that much. It's
do,
also
so
like
that's why I feel
if
uncomfortable.
you start thinking more of it, you get more hot.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, so
that's true.
That's why when it's hot, I'm just like, all right, it's hot, it's hot. I don't start thinking about it because it just, you feel worse. You're just,
yeah, that's true.
I start thinking like, all right, this ain't shit. It's like, it's only going to be for a few minutes.
You can't start thinking about
Gotta zen, bro. You gotta be like
the sticky nuts on your thighs.
Like the Buddhist. Just take it.
Just take it, yeah.
Like that Buddhist that lit himself on fire.
What?
It's an old clip. You can watch it on YouTube.
And he's just chilling there?
Yeah, because he did it to stop I think it was the Vietnam War back in the day. So he literally, that was just, like Indian, sitting down like Indian style. And then he's just, they pour gasoline on him and they just light him on fire.
Oh, the enemy or whatever?
No, for him to protest. It was I think it was in the States, I think.
No, but who lit him on fire? Like his own friends?
Yeah, his own Buddhist people. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he was there like, oh, I'm protesting. He lit himself on fire. And he's just chilling.
Chilling?
He's just psyched out. Damn. Just chilling on fire until he just collapses.
So he died?
Yeah, he fucking burned alive. And he was doing that to protest, to stop the war. And guess what? The war fucking went on for a long time.
Dang, he must have been on another level, though.
Yeah.
That meditation, whatever.
Imagine you're burning, you're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. That's fucking crazy.
Or some people also, they have a higher tolerance for
pain.
pain.
Yeah, but
so,
not to that level.
No, yeah, but maybe
he's one of those.
Yeah, so that helped.
You never know. Maybe there are some people that don't feel. Well, you know how there's some people like that lose the sensation at like in a certain part of their body. Like there's some people like, let's say they have an accident, and then their right leg, they don't feel no pain. What if that fool could channel that through his whole body?
Maybe.
Well, I'm sure he did that, or else they gave him a bunch of fucking drugs.
Hey, that too, maybe. Who knows? But then again, maybe the drugs would enhance the feeling.
I don't think no drugs stop you from that pain. Fucking lighting yourself on fire, not feeling it. But anyway, how did we get into it? Oh, yeah, because it's hot.
Because it's hot.
So hot, you light yourself on fire. What did you work this weekend?
Yeah.
All right.
I saw the fights though.
All right.
Well, the important ones. Well, yeah,
I saw like 5 of them. We'll get into them. Anything that you did? Anything crazy happen at work?
Anything crazy? Nah, man. No homeless people that I had to kick this time.
Did you talk about it on the podcast last time?
No, huh?
No. All right. Tell everyone your story about a guy that you got in an altercation with at work.
Well, I mean, long story short, this fucker, like, he's, well, I'd like to, like, start off by saying he's homeless, you know? So,
okay.
yes.
So, what were you doing at work?
Okay, I was just, outside so I work in a hotel. I was outside the hotel. I saw this guy, like, trying to pass out a flyer, to some, like, guests.
Okay.
And I get closer, and I, like, to see what kind of flyer it is.
Right.
And I get closer, and it's a fucking metro, like a metro map. And I'm like, wow, okay, it's not a flyer. Like, this motherfucker's just, like, being weird, you know?
Right.
Like, trying to, like, disturb the peace or whatever. So I was like, hey, man, like, you know, like, if you want to give out your flyers, like, or your flyer, like, you got to do it out in the street.
Right.
And then he kind of ignored me. Like, it seemed like he was going to, like, walk away. So I was like, okay, cool. And then he kept trying to, like, give people the flyer or the map. And then I told him again, same thing. Hey, man, like, you know, blah, blah, blah. Want to give it out, go to the street. And then he just, like, started talking shit, like, fuck you. And he was standing up, but he had a wheelchair with him. But he was walking perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And he starts talking shit because I told him to leave, but like I don't really pay attention to him. And all of a sudden, like like some lady comes up to me as he's talking shit to me, like asking for directions, like to the nearest 7-Eleven. I'm like, lady, are you serious? Like,
and she could tell like this was like
yeah,
talking shit.
Yeah. So I'm like, come on, lady, like why are you coming up to me right now?
Yeah.
But and this fucker like
So she leaves or she's still
she
there?
leaves,
Right.
and he says something like along the lines of, "Oh, like you people need to go back to your country." But this motherfucker's black.
Yeah.
And then I'm not gonna lie, like in the moment, like I got mad, you know. So I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
And then he hits me, like he backhands me with like an open fist.
Yeah. Like a backhanded slap.
Yeah, but to the chest. And at this time, like he's already sitting down in his wheelchair.
So he's sitting there in the wheelchair, then he slaps you.
And he slaps me, yeah. And it didn't hurt, but
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck? And then like I think I said fuck you again.
Yeah.
And then like he gets up, like talking shit, like getting crazy and shit. He gets up and like he's walking towards me, and I'm just like walking back, you know?
Yeah.
I'm walking back. I have my hands in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
My jacket, like the sides of my like jacket.
Your jacket.
Yeah, and then like I'm walking back, and I'm like, okay, like this fucker's not gonna stop chasing me. It's not.
You're not just gonna keep running away from him.
Yeah,
forever.
exactly. And then, and then I just teeped him.
Yeah.
I front kicked him, and then he just fell to the floor.
Where'd you hit him?
Like in the midsection.
Oh, okay, and then he just falls.
Yeah, he just fell, and then like I was like, oh shit. But yeah, I mean, obviously he wasn't expecting it, and honestly, like me, like it was just like a reaction. It wasn't like I didn't think twice about it, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this fucker's getting way too close, so I just did it, and then he fell. Like he had a bunch of shit in his pockets, and I have a video of it, and then like all his shit flew out of his pocket.
And then what did he do?
He got up. He was trying to fucking come at me again.
Oh, shit.
But at this point, like security got there, and like one of my coworkers got there, right? And the funny thing is, like when he was on the floor, my coworker came out of nowhere, and he was like confused. He was like, he told me that he wanted to help the guy out, like lift him up, because he didn't know what happened. But then because he saw me like just looking at him, you know, on the floor, like he was like, okay, like I guess he doesn't need help. But then that's like whatever.
Then you told him what happened.
Yeah, and then like, then we called security. Yeah, security came, and this fucker was still trying to go after me. But
oh shit,
that's basically
they just told him get out of here.
Yeah, this fucker like he left, and then out of nowhere we see a rock flying.
Oh
like
shit.
Towards us, and it was that fucker like throwing rocks.
Oh shit.
And then I mean the cops had to go.
So then they got him.
Well, they didn't get him because they don't want to.
Oh, they don't know.
They're not gonna arrest the fucking homeless guy.
But did they talk to him?
They talked to him, and they're just asking him like, what he did, and he was like saying nothing. And he had a bag full of rocks and shit, probably some crack rocks too.
Damn. But, so he was just throwing them at him.
Yeah.
So nothing like that happened this week.
Nah, unfortunately not. You know,
well, that's
I
good.
pray for that to happen again, but I get no action anymore. He probably told his homeless homeboys not to go there. No, it's funny though, cause this fucker had a wheelchair, but he walked perfectly fine. Like he got out that wheelchair.
He probably
like
does
nothing.
that so he could get money.
Money, yeah. Maybe.
Because you're gonna be on a wheelchair, you're gonna feel bad for him, right? Like,
yeah.
Oh, he can't work, so here's money. Yeah. He could actually walk, you know.
Fuck, dude. But I showed you the video, huh? Before.
Yeah, I think you showed it to me. So it's. I mean, if you think about it, that's good hustle he has in a wheelchair. Think about it, and then you could just, hey, you have a wheelchair. If you want to sit down, you have a chair with wheels. Yeah, so it's good.
That's true. He gets around.
Yeah, that's good.
Comfortable. But yeah, that's nothing like that happened. Unfortunately.
Nothing. Okay, nothing like that. Yeah,
well,
nothing crazy with
actually. I don't think I should say this on. I'll tell you later.
All right,
something that happened.
That related.
Well, I mean, I don't think anybody like from my job listens to this shit, but
then might as well say it.
I don't know. It's risky. Nah, just
all right. Think about it, and then you'll probably say it later.
Well, I know what it is.
No, but think about it if you're gonna say it later. If you want to say
I'll just tell you off. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I didn't do it. What did I do Saturday? I just watched the fights. Yeah, I just watched the fights, the early UFC fights, and then the boxing fight after. I know you don't watch the boxing fight. You don't watch it.
No, but I mean,
it was on pay-per-view.
Was it Mikey Garcia?
Yeah.
Well, I just
Garcia and Errol Spence.
Completely forgot there was a boxing fight, but I was Pantera, Yair.
Yeah, he
Rodriguez.
posted it.
He was like at the fight.
Oh, okay.
I guess like he's homies with Mikey.
All right.
So I was just.
It was an okay fight. I thought it was gonna be better.
Uh-huh.
It was just a shutdown by Spence. Mikey didn't really get off. One round he kind of did okay. He started off a little strong, like he did something in maybe 30 seconds, but pressure, and after that, I mean, this was just too big for him, you know, taller, longer, you know, and athleticism, you know, speed, power, and this was just he just couldn't get anything off. It was a domination. It was kind of like watching, like John Jones and Anthony Smith. You know, like you're like, oh, okay, you expected Jones to finish him, but you're like, it was all right.
Yeah.
This one, I didn't think no one was gonna get finished, but I thought it was gonna be a better fight. It was like whatever.
Wait, what weight does Mikey fight?
That's welterweight, and welterweight there is 147. That's where Mayweather fought.
147 welterweight.
Yeah.
Damn, that's nowhere close.
Yeah.
To like MMA.
So he beat him, and then they're like, oh, you know, like, you know, he was all like, yeah, you know, I'm one of the best. But then if you think about it, he beat a guy that moved up in weight, so it's not that impressive. When you look at it, Mikey, I think, was fighting at 135. Then he moved up, I think, to like 140. He beat someone and then moved an extra 7 pounds.
He was undefeated, right?
Yeah, 39-0.
Is he pretty good?
Yeah, he's good for his weight class, you know? But when you're moving up, it's kind of like, dude, you're not going to be able to beat the bigger guys. They're just too big for you. Like, you have this skill set, but when it's someone too big, they're taller, longer, and it's just not gonna work out.
His physique
So he's 39
is
and 1 now.
It's weird.
Huh?
Well, like if I were to look at him, I'd be like, I would not be able to. Like I would not.
Nah,
tell
well,
that
he
he's
looks like
boxer.
a Mexican boxer.
Yeah.
Think about it. Canelo's the only one that's like yoked.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, actually, I wouldn't even know. Like,
But look at like Chavez. Chavez wasn't like that big.
Yeah.
You know, he was he had you know, he was cut up. You know, but like Mikey's just especially because he moved up, so he's not gonna be as shredded.
oh yeah.
But it was an okay fight. Then, you know, Spencer, he's now what, 25 and 0. He was all like, yeah, you know, I'm one of the best, which he is. But I mean, if you beat a guy that's 135, it's nothing too crazy. And and now he's like he's gonna fight Pacquiao most likely because Pacquiao was there. He was in the ring.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, they were talking,
But I heard he was like hesitant, like when he
Pacquiao.
like they yeah.
Well, because that's how
him.
Pacquiao is. He's not like, you know. He's kind of like, thank you to all the fans. You know, I really want to fight. Like,
oh, so you don't think he was hesitant because
he's
like,
just that's
he
just
thinks
his
he's gonna get-
personality.
Oh, I thought because like my coworker was telling me about it. He said that like because
Mayweather?
No, that Pacquiao was like kind of like hesitant, but like he made it seem like because Pacquiao was like not scared, but like obviously because he didn't want to fight. Like what's that guy's name? That one? Spence. Yeah, because like he's younger.
He wouldn't be in the ring. He
why
went in the ring
he
for a
in the
reason.
ring? Oh, because of that.
Yeah, I mean, where are you going to be in the ring for? You know, you're going to be there to set up that fight because Pacquiao's he's another belt holder at that weight class. You know, Spence, yeah, but you know, Pac-Man, he's past his prime too. So yeah, it's a good resume for him, good payday, but you're expected to beat Pacquiao. He's out of his prime. So you know, that's the difference with boxing. You know, you just a little. I mean, still fights that are dangerous, but not as dangerous. Yeah, so that was it for the boxing one.
Wait, did you pay for it or you watched that at a bar?
I'll tell you about it after how I got it.
Wow,
Basically,
shit.
yeah, some new shit.
Some new shit.
I paid, but I paid at a big discount. big discount.
Big discount.
I'll tell you later because I don't want to burn that site and then you know. But I'll tell you about it. Basically, you can come over to watch all the pay-per-views now at my place.
Damn.
Yeah. So
wait, can I do that too? Whatever.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah. I'll tell you about it. You still gotta pay, you know, something.
But it's a
big discount. Big discount. So I'll let you know about it.
All right.
I want to look over all of that. Talking about discounts. Well, it's not really that much of a discount, but all the pay-per-views are not gonna be on ESPN Plus. You're still gotta pay $59.99. $5 off. Because they were $64.99 the pay-per-views.
Wait, that's bullshit though. Because okay, well before I get into that,
ESPN Plus is $5, so it's still the same shit.
But now it's $59.99.
Yeah.
So technically, you're paying
$5 less.
$64.
$5 less, but you're paying for ESPN Plus, which is $5, so it ends up being the same thing.
Oh, so it's not a discount.
Yeah, but you're still getting ESPN Plus the other fights.
Well, let me ask you
it ends
something.
up being $5 off.
So this is what I don't get. So if you have a cable provider, you can't watch the UFC.
No, not in the. If you're in the USA, no, you need ESPN Plus.
Hey, that's bullshit. Like, okay, like I never like, I don't watch. I mean, first of all, I don't even have cable anymore, so it really doesn't affect me. Like, you know, if say I want to watch a pay-per-view at home, you know, like for the most part, I've been buying them. Well, yeah, I've been buying them like online, you know, streaming them online.
So if you have DirecTV, how is it bullshit?
No, if you have any cable provider,
Why?
like, because now you have to pay for the for the membership.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that sucks.
No, but that's how it was before. Before it was on like all the cable for providers.
Yeah.
And then I remember Dana said, "Oh, if it's gonna only be on DirecTV." There was something that was only gonna be on DirecTV, like a certain channel, like Fox Sports 1. And then he said, "Well, if you have Spectrum or whatever, then get DirecTV."
No, but Fox Sports 1 was on all cable providers.
It was on some of them were not available. So he said, "Oh well, you're just gonna have to get DirecTV or another cable provider." I'm sorry. Like, oh well, like, I mean that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, but pay-per-views are different. Like I feel like
No one's on pay-per-view no more. Boxing's gone from pay-per-view. Like HBO, like you only have Showtime pay-per-view. That's it.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Why do you think like Canelo's with the Zone? Everything's going on. You could pay for it, but it's not gonna be with cable providers. Like I'll pay. Like the UFC was talking about that, about getting rid of the pay-per-views from, DirecTV. Remember they were not gonna be with DirecTV. Then last minute they ended up being with DirecTV for a short period of time, and now they just got out of their contract.
Oh, I think it was just for one fight, the Jones fight. I think.
Yeah. Remember it said like, oh, it's not available.
Yeah.
Then like next day, like, oh, it's available now on DirecTV.
Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Everybody.
And then everything's under one thing, ESPN Plus. Simple. You can watch all the other fights on there, the ESPN Plus fight cards. Now the pay-per-view, all right, you could just buy from here. It's like going to UFC.com and buying the pay-per-view. Yeah. But now you're gonna have to have ESPN Plus. So it ends up being the same thing. Still $64.99.
Not really, because on I don't know what keyboard, or I don't know like how you would pay for pay-per-views, like times that you would pay for pay-per-views.
DirecTV.
Okay, well on DirecTV it was $49.99. It wasn't $59.99.
Yeah, but when?
All the time.
No,
like the standard.
The standard is $50. It was $10 less. So $64.99 was HD. $54.95.
You sure?
Or $54.99.
I mean, this.
That was way back then. Yeah, it was $10 difference from regular to HD.
Don't you think though? Like, don't you think like since so many people are gonna be on the ESPN Plus app now, like, don't you think it's gonna like crash? That's what I think.
No, well, dude, Disney owns ESPN, bro. They got bank. They ain't gonna let that shit crash.
Yeah.
They got a lot of money, so that's for sure they're gonna be ready for it. But now when I'll tell you later from where we're gonna be watching it, like doesn't matter. But I mean, for a lot of people, right, DirecTV, some people are not gonna have cable providers anymore.
Sorry, people, you gotta get ESPN Plus.
Yeah,
you can't get this big discount.
Yeah,
from
you can't. Sorry, can't burn it.
But yeah, that's pretty big that they did that.
Yeah, that's big. Another thing I saw, that Corey Anderson turned down a fight at UFC 235 or 236, the upcoming pay-per-view, with Luke Rockhold.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, they were offering the Luke Rockhold fight, but he said that he's tired of just taking whatever fights that he wants. Like top.
That's not a whatever fight.
It's not. But he did make a point where he's like, he's a middleweight and he just lost. He got knocked out in his last fight, so it kind of makes sense when you see it at that point of view. He did get knocked out, and he's a middleweight. So if you beat him, it's kind of like, he lost his last fight, and he's a middleweight.
Wait, who did he last fight against?
Romero. He got knocked out.
Oh yeah.
So it kind of makes sense, but it's still a big name.
Yeah,
it's a big name. He doesn't want to fight him. I think I don't know who he's trying to fight. But turning down that fight sucks for Luke Rockhold, because that would be a great fight for Luke Rockhold. Corey's like ranked number 6, so if you beat him, you're like the top 5 right away.
Yeah,
that would be good. But whatever. We're not like that crazy on Corey Anderson anyway. Did you hear the bare knuckle
boxing?
You know how they signed Paulie, right?
Yeah.
And then he's most likely, if Artem wins his fight, he's most likely gonna fight Artem. And they're talking about doing a mega deal for McGregor.
Oh my God! I do not see that happening.
No, but let's say they offer him whatever, millions of dollars. Like, let's say they put all their money on it. And then Dana's like, fuck it, we're gonna get, whatever, 50% of his fucking money. Let him fight. Imagine if this fool ends up beating Artem, calls out Connor, and then they give him like whatever amount of money, right? Let's say they even offer him $50 million to fight Paulie in a bare knuckle.
No, I don't even think they have that.
Supposedly they have a lot of money. That's what they're saying. But they might be like an affliction where they just put everything, all their money in one basket, and after this fight they're done. Like if it doesn't really live up to the hype. But I would watch that fight.
Are those rumors or what?
Yeah, those are rumors that they're trying to do a deal with McGregor. Because I'm pretty sure how they got Paulie in there was all like, look, you come in here, your first fight, you fight Artem, You beat him up, then you talk shit about about him and about Conor, and they probably promised him we're gonna offer Conor millions of dollars to come fight you. Because why would Paulie go with bare knuckle championship?
Yeah,
it's kind of stupid. Doesn't make sense unless they're offering him millions of dollars per fight. That would only make sense. Millions of dollars. He probably needs money.
Don't you think it's stupid how, I mean, they should have made Artem versus Paulie first? Because it's not for sure that
Artem's
Artem's
not for sure.
win.
But Artem already had signed with him. And he already had the bout schedule. So they're probably like, oh, just go in here. I mean, think about it. If he can't even beat
Jason
Knight in just straight boxing, Paulie's going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Even if he's been retired for a while, it's gonna destroy you.
Yeah,
so you better be able to just whoop, Jason Knight, knock him out. Because if you lose, then it doesn't even matter.
I have not seen one of those fights. Have you?
I seen the fuck, who was it? Phil Baroni and Chris Lieben. Oh, but it wasn't with this league. It was some other bare knuckle fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's two of them. So that the other one where Chris Lieben was fighting, they didn't end up paying him. So they suing them. Yeah.
Oh, I heard about that, but I thought that was bare knuckle boxing, like the
this is
FC.
BK
FC.
something. Yeah.
Bare knuckle boxing FC, I think.
I don't know, but they sound similar, so that's why people get confused.
Oh, that's why I got confused. That's why I thought like Chris Lieben fought for like the big one, the bare knuckle.
No,
boxing.
this is the big one where Paulie's at.
Yeah, I thought he fought for them.
Yeah,
so then I was like, damn, like there's like a scandal going on, and like they didn't pay him, like, but they just signed like these big names. So I'm like,
no, it was
what's
the other
going
one.
on?
So I guess the other one didn't pay a lot of people, so they're going bankrupt or whatever. But that would be, I mean, that's just a fucking crazy fight that we don't think is going to happen, but we've seen crazy shit happen in MMA. So.
Yeah.
And then what else? Let's just get into the recap about the fights. I watched about 6 of the fights.
I just watched.
I started watching this one. Danny Roberts, Claudio Silva. It was a good fight. Claudio Silva was, the jiu-jitsu guy. Danny Roberts, the striker. In this picture, he looks like a mini Verdum a bit. Claudio Silva.
I don't think so.
He was doing pretty good. He was winning, I think, like the first 2 rounds. The third round, Danny Roberts was doing pretty good. And what the ref fucked up. You know how Herb Dean fucked up? So this fool got him in an armbar. And this fool, when the armbar, when you're standing and you try to slam him, your arm goes deeper in.
Yeah.
That's what he did. It went deeper in. And then he kind of grunted. He kind of screamed. And then the ref stopped the fight based on that.
Oh, shit.
And this fool was already getting out, though, by the time he stopped it. He was kind of rolling out. And then he's all like, stop. He's all like, what? He's all like, he like pointed at his mouth. Like, you verbally tapped. But he didn't.
He's just grunted.
He just like it's hurting, but don't stop the fight.
I mean, he probably one got scared. Two, like he thought like it broke because he grunted.
Yeah.
But damn.
But that
wait.
sucks.
So who won?
Claudio, yeah. Because the ref stopped the fight. I mean, he was winning the first 2 rounds to me. So I mean, Danny had to stop him basically. If he didn't stop him, he was gonna lose. But that's like and first we saw it with Herb Dean, right? Now we see it with this guy fucking up.
Who was it? Who's the ref?
Fuck, I forgot his name. You seen him? He usually does a lot of like
the UK.
Yeah. You seen him recently?
Mark Goddard?
No, not that guy. So some other guy with similar haircut, like a comb over type of haircut.
Shit, I don't know.
Like when I show you a picture of him, you'll be like, all right, I see that guy. But yeah, he fucked up. So that sucks for Danny Roberts. Like, bro, you gotta let him. There has to be a penalty for refs. Now, first, there's no penalties for judges.
Not really. Well, it's hard, dude. Like, I mean,
but not there.
Not for judges, but I feel like
not for judges. You don't think there should be penalties?
I mean, for refs. I meant for refs.
But I think like after a certain amount of fuck ups, you should get like, all right, hey, we're gonna suspend you for whatever 2 weeks.
I mean, just depends on the calls. I mean, it's a
that's
tricky
why.
situation.
That's why it should be like after a certain amount of fuck ups.
Yeah.
Then if it's happening too often, then they should review it. Well, the commission should pull you in and talk to you about it. Like, dude, you're fucking up. Like, you gotta fix this. If you mess up again, like big like this, we're gonna have to suspend you for whatever amount of time.
They have instant replay now, don't they? I think like they have.
But only certain places use it. But if you use it, that's where the fight ends. You can't continue. You can't be like instant replay. Oh, all right, I see where this happened. Let's start again. Like,
that'd be smart, don't you think?
Yeah, but
because like in that case, like
they did that with the Chris Weidman and Mousasi fight. When they use instant replay, that's where the fight ends.
Why though?
I don't know.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but now if you use instant replay, that's what they do. But I think they should do that more with they should do that with refs. Like, if you keep fucking up consistently, then they're gonna have to talk to you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just like in any job, you keep fucking up. Hey, right? They pull you to the manager's office. Hey, you gotta fix this, or else they fire you. Right there, at least suspend you.
Is Mario Yamasaki still reffing?
Dude, I haven't seen him. Nope.
Or
didn't they ban him?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him. I think they did.
There you go, bro. They are banning refs.
Well, yeah, I remember him, Dana talking shit, and I think he said good riddance or something. I think something did happen to him, or he probably quit. I don't know what it was. But damn, Mario Yamasaki, right? Damn, he's one of, and that other guy too.
Yves Levine?
I haven't seen him, but what's that other guy? Mazzagatti.
Mazzagatti, that's why, man. Not Yves Levine, Mazzagatti. Yeah.
Mazzagatti. I haven't seen him either.
Nope.
I think they probably got rid of him. I haven't seen him.
His voice.
But that was that was a good fight. Nathaniel Wood, Jose Quinones. His nickname's a prospect. He did pretty good. He was never really in danger. He ended up submitting him in the second round. I think it was with he took his back, right? Rear naked choke.
Yeah,
took his back. Pretty good fight. What is his record? I think he's undefeated. I was looking at the rankings.
That was bantamweight, right?
Yeah, bantamweight. I was looking who he should fight next, and a good fight for him would be Thomas Almeida. Thomas is on a 2-fight losing streak, but he's still a top guy. Like higher competition for this guy. That would be a good fight for. Dude,
I forgot about Thomas Almeida.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like, this fucker was like I guess the next.
They were
big
hyping
thing.
him up.
They were hyping him up.
Yeah, because his wins were like, he didn't really beat anyone.
Yeah, he can't. I mean, well, yeah, he was undefeated.
Yeah, that was the thing.
But then he got like fucked up by Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah, and then he also lost to Rivera, and he lost to Font, his last fight too. So that would be a good fight for. I mean, if Nathaniel Wood could get by him, that would be good. And then he'll be ranked in the top 15. Then we watched Dominic Reyes and Volkan. I wasn't that impressed by Dominic.
No, I thought he was gonna. Oh,
his hands aren't as good as Ozdemir. Ozdemir's mostly a boxer. He was landing some heavy kicks.
Yeah.
He was landing heavy kicks.
Yeah, he was like dropping Ozdemir, and then Ozdemir actually caught Dominic Reyes with a kick too and dropped him.
Yeah, Ozdemir was landing the heavier kicks, leg kicks. He was landing heavy kicks. Dominic Reyes, his boxing's okay. That was a close fight. I was all like, I don't know who won on that one.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought it was like I wouldn't be surprised if it was
Volkan. Yeah. I was all like, damn, that was probably it's gonna end up beating Dominic Reyes. I mean, he's undefeated. He's now 10-0, 10-0 now, beating Volkan. His next fight, the only one that would make sense is Corey Anderson. He's ranked number 7 or number 6. That's the only one that would make sense, because Corey's ranked number 7. Dominic Reyes is ranked number 8. He beat number 6 Volkan, so he's probably going to take his spot. And Corey's ranked number 7. Other than that, Jan, what is his name? Blachowicz. He got knocked out by Thiago Santos.
Yeah.
So that one probably wouldn't make sense. And Corey Anderson's like on a 3 or 4 fight winning streak. That would be the only one that would make sense for Dominic Reyes.
Yeah, that would make sense. And then the winner of that gets the winner of Jones versus Thiago Santos.
Yeah, that would make sense. Because, what's his name? Corey's been asking, like, oh, I deserve a title shot.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, Dominic. And that's good. I mean, I think it's still way too early for Dominic Reyes. But there ain't going to be nobody left after that. You know, Johnny Walker still has work to do.
But unless the fucking UFC, like, they want to jump him up or, like, skip him ahead of everybody, Johnny Walker.
To fight who?
Jones.
Oh, no, that'll be stupid.
No, it'll be stupid, but you know the UFC.
Yeah, that wouldn't. Yeah, no. I would prefer to see the winner of Corey Anderson, Dominic Reyes fight Jones.
Hey, did you know the Johnny Walker is a whiskey brand?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No? Yeah, that's why they were saying, like, ooh, they better fucking start, promoting them or get them as a, that'll be his sponsor, you know? Because right now he's not that known, so you could get him on a cheaper deal. Because it looks like he's going to be a good prospect, you know? He's already a good prospect.
Dude, I want to know why his parents even fucking named him.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. Imagine Brazilian. If that fool like changed his name or something. That's a very weird name for Brazilian. Johnny Walker.
Imagine he
sounds like a country singer.
Applies to a job or something, like he fills out paperwork before like the people even know him. Like they'll be like, oh, this guy's white.
Yeah, Johnny Walker. Then he comes in. What the fuck? Walks in there dancing. I just saw the video. This was choking on water. What's wrong with you, bro?
I swallowed that shit too fast. My bad.
He's swallowing water too fast. He spilled water all over himself once I talked about Johnny Walker dancing. It's just water, fool. It's the carpet anyways. But I just saw the video of this fool dancing. He had like a tie on. And he came out dancing to like some 80s music. It was pretty funny.
Did he take off his clothes?
Yeah.
Because I see, he's like a stripper.
Yeah, but it wasn't really like stripper music.
Oh.
And he was wearing like a tie. I'm like, I don't think that's the video that people are talking about. What were we talking about? Oh, the next one, Leon Edwards, Gunnar Nelson. I was impressed by Leon Edwards. Gunnar Nelson he did full mount him. I think it was like at the first or second round.
I think second, like up against the cage.
Oh, no, that was like the last round, but it was too late. Yeah, he had full mount.
Oh, that's right, the last seconds of the fight.
Yeah, like he had like a minute full mount. He couldn't really do anything.
But I think
it's crazy what they mentioned. They were like, oh, Gunnar Nelson's like he sees himself as a real martial artist. He's not like a point fighter. He goes there to finish. But then it's all like, but that's why he lost a fight. And Leon Edwards won on points. This food just goes based on like the old school way, like a Nick Diaz type of fighter, like BJ Penn, just go in there and finish. But I mean, I don't think there's no consistent champion that fights like that. Like I'm going there just for the finish, not on points. No. They don't exist. Besides BJ back then. And Nick Diaz when he was with Strikeforce. But now you can't do that. You gotta. If you know you're not gonna be able to finish this guy, you better win on points. That's what Leon Edwards did. Good takedown defense.
You caught him good with the short
left elbow. Damn.
And dropped him and
fucking broke his face.
Orbital. Well, supposedly.
Yeah. Hopefully not. But damn, he fucked him. I thought he was gonna finish him there. He looked like he was probably going to be out.
But he recovered.
Yeah, he recovered. And then Leon Edwards. Where is it at? What's next for him? Ponzinibbio is a good fight. Santiago Ponzinibbio, the guy from Argentina.
Yeah, I know who he is, but
that would be a good fight. Cause
what number? Where is
he's ranked number 10. Well, now that he won, he's gonna probably be. Well, Gunnar Nelson wasn't even ranked top 10. So
what rank is George Masvidal?
Oh, Masdival is gonna jump way the fuck up. He just beat number 3 ranked.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
so he's probably like If not,
Yeah, like obviously, I think
yeah.
Masvidal should fight him because they got into
The scuffle.
Yeah, in the scuffle, he punched him. It wasn't just a scuffle. Scuffle
No.
usually they just push each other. And,
No, he punched him.
yeah,
2
he
times.
fucking caught his ass.
Giving that 3-piece with a soda.
Yeah, he lit him up. But obviously, that would be the fight to make. Like, but Masvidal's talking about not fighting other guys like that. He wants a title shot, which he's not gonna get a title shot. Well, let's talk about the main event, right? And then let's get into it. Well, we were wrong. Well, he lost the first round. Till won that first round.
He got caught, but he recovered quickly.
But dude, I saw him in the second round. He kept getting caught. He would come in, but he wouldn't do anything with his hands down. And this fool caught him like he threw like a 1-2-3, like a 1-2 left hook, and caught Till. And I'm like, Till, what the fuck are you doing? Like, he'll go in, but with his hands down.
Who'll go in?
Till will go in. He'll like leap in with his hands down and not throw anything. And I'm like,
yeah,
what are you doing?
I don't know. He looked a bit hesitant, but I mean, yeah.
But because this fool has good fundamentals. Masdival. He's nothing flashy, but good fundamentals.
Yeah.
So Till, like, none of that shit really worked on it. And remember, I told you that when we were talking about it last week that what's his name? Wonderboy Thompson's style is way better to beat Masdival than Darren Till. Darren Till's style, it's better for Masdival.
Darren Till's style.
It's better for Masdival.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it. Because, dude, he didn't do nothing to Wonderboy. He didn't even touch him when he fought. Masvidal fought Wonderboy Thompson. But this guy, he was just getting caught. He caught him in the beginning with a straight left, dropped him. But after that, like, after seeing that fight, when he fought, this guy's a good fundamental striker. Like, Till has what? He has a good left. And really, that's it from his boxing. when you look at that fight, when he fought a good guy that Masvidal, good kickboxer. Like, once this fool found Masvidal found, all right, this fool really only has that left hand. Other than that, I didn't really see anything out of Till.
I mean, not in that fight, but then again, all the other fights, like, he finished them fast, so, and then he lost to Woodley's. But I mean, yeah,
right? Like, think about it. Like, after seeing that, I'm like, sometimes we get caught on the hype. I'm like, damn, after watching this, like, Till really has what? A good left hand. Other than that, against good strikers, what does he,
I mean, his wrestling wasn't, but then, I
and
can't really say
his
that.
His kicks are good, but it's like,
hey, Masvidal was even landing.
Oh yeah,
better
Masvidal
kicks.
was landing way better kicks. He kept catching him with
and
the switch kick.
As soon as the fight started, he kicked him in the nuts, but
Yeah.
he wanted to kick him in like that with that oblique kick.
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
literally ran and jumped,
hit
kicked him in
his
the balls. I was like, oh, come on.
I think it was because of that, bro. I think that fucked up Till.
Yeah, but I was like, dude, but that shot, we never seen this fool knock out someone with one punch. Like that, lay him out. But it's because he did the
switch.
Like a switch
The
karate
Tyron.
blitz.
It was like the Tyron Woodley when he got Josh Koscheck.
No, when he got Jay Heron. Josh Koscheck, he just hit him with the overhand right.
No,
Put his
yeah.
head
No,
down.
what am I thinking?
It was Jay Heron. Because I remember I even looked at him like, dude, he knocked out Jay Heron exactly like that. It's the exact same. It's like a karate blitz. Like, he switches and he blitzed him. Because what was he standing? He was standing orthodox till southpaw. Yeah, and he switched and blitzed, and then with that overhand left. And caught him. And then Till, he tried to catch his hand. That's how he got caught. Yeah. This was, he's standing southpaw. This was switches, and he's trying to catch the hand like this.
Like parry it. Oh, yeah, he was trying to parry it.
Yeah, so, I guess he was going to try to parry and throw the left, right? The straight left. But he just caught him. Dude, and that shit was fast.
Yeah.
And he's never done it. He even talked about it. I never done it. When in a fight, I'm sure he practices it. But
yeah, he got him like, that shit came out of nowhere.
Yep, that shit was fast. And we talked about he's never knocked anyone out. But I'm like, dude, you're knocking anyone out with that shit. Because your whole body going into it. A switch punch? You never talk about that. You're like, a switch kick power. Switch punch and blitzing? Fuck, dude.
I'll have to try that.
we could practice that today. That one's
true.
dope. Damn, that shit, once it landed, fuck, with the way he just fell, I'm like, oh no. And he slammed his head too. Yeah, and he got another shot in. Dude, that shit
he got another shot in?
Yes.
On the floor?
After
sure?
he slammed his head, he hits him again.
I don't remember that.
That shit. Dude, I watched it like 7 times. I kept rewinding it. I'm like, dude, I want to see that switch. That shit was badass. So I kept seeing the switch. And even fucking, my girl's annoyed. I'm like, look at the switch. I'm like, look, I'm gonna show you. Look, Tyrone Woodley did this too. And I went on YouTube. I'm like, look, you saw the switch? You saw the switch? She's probably like, dude, I don't give a fuck about this, dude. But I was all like, look, the same fucking punch, same shit that Tyrone Woodley did.
Well, it's funny because I saw the fight Sunday morning, right? Like, I didn't watch them live. So, like, I was not on social media, like, the whole day because, like, I didn't want to know, who won. And, but I was, like, with my lady friend. And, like, she was, like, scrolling through my fucking Instagram feed. And she saw, like, there was a post from MMA Nerds. Basically, she was like, Harambe? Like, you know who Harambe is, right?
Yeah.
He, like, that gorilla. But like she was like Harambe, and I was like, what? Like Harambe? Like I looked at her like, what? Let me see. Like why is like somebody like using Harambe nowadays? Yeah, it's old.
That shit was funny.
She showed me, but then I saw like before I even saw the meme, I saw who posted it. I saw MMA Nerds, and I was like, oh wait, no. Like I look away. I was like, wait, no. Like I don't want to see this.
But you already kind of know, like they're posting a gorilla dead.
Well, at the moment, I didn't like make the connection, I honestly did not make the connection until like the next day, Sunday morning. I was like, wait.
Before you watched it.
Yeah. I was like, wait, Darren Till, the gorilla. Then I was like, oh shit, like maybe he got knocked out, maybe, yeah, because I made the connection. I was like, so I was expecting Masvidal to knock Till out, even though I wasn't 100% sure what was gonna happen. I had that in my head already. And then I went back to the meme, and yeah, it was, Darren Till like going up to heaven with
that shit was fucking
Harambe.
funny.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
I
saw it on Sunday. I was like, damn, that's a fucking good one.
Damn, that's
like he has someone with him now. That shit was real funny.
Damn, but
Darren, that was and then after he knocked him out. This was walking and he's still out. He was out for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, he was out.
That's when someone gets knocked out like that, and Darren Till's probably like, hard-headed guy, like, nah, like I want to go in there and fucking fight again. But he has to.
An Irish accent.
Oh yeah. What is he?
He's English. He's from Liverpool.
English, Liverpool.
Well, that's a weird accent.
So hopefully he fucking takes at least 6 months. And doesn't do no sparring.
Yeah, right.
Which, that's why. He's probably that dumb. Like, dude, you gotta have smart people in your fucking camp.
Yeah.
Tell you, doesn't matter, you're not gonna fucking spar. You could work out. You do jujitsu. Get better wrestling or whatever.
Or
just pad work.
Or like spar, but no headshots. I feel like that maybe be smart. Work on your...
Yeah, bro, but... someone's gonna fucking accidentally throw something too hard, and they're just gonna get in a fight. That's what happens.
Well, if you're fucking hard headed, yes, but I'm saying,
right, if he's already gonna be like, oh, well, let's just spar to the body. You don't want to risk it because they're gonna be like, oh, let's just go light. Let's just go to the head, but light.
Hey, that reminded me. When I like first started training, like at the first gym I would go to, like some dude like
the one in Linwood.
Yeah. He had like I guess like apparently he had a brain tumor, but like they took it out. But like he's still like after like the surgery, he still wasn't like any hit to the head was like fatal supposedly. So like every time we'd spar, like I wouldn't hit him to the head.
Bro, why would you even take the chance? That's so stupid.
You think so?
What do you mean?
Everybody's on the same page, like
doesn't matter. Accidents happen.
Well, I don't see how an accident could happen. I mean, okay, yes, I do.
Okay, if a doctor tells you a hit to the head could kill you, or let's say it doesn't kill you, but it fucks you up. You have, fucking memory loss because of that. Why would you even try to spar, even if it's just to the body? Why would you even think about it?
I get what you're saying, but maybe
it's
some
just
people
stupid.
Maybe he just enjoyed it that much.
Yeah, but it's kind of like, that's kind of like, let's say I know, most people don't fucking like, they don't really move their upper body too much. They don't move down. Mm-hmm. But, what if he fucking, is used to moving a lot? You accidentally throw, a body kick and he moves down and hits him in the head. Uh-huh. That's kind of stupid for someone to do. True. Like, it's kind of like when people, there's those people that like to, like, they're not going to fight. They're never going to fight. But they just like to spar all the time. Uh-huh. And so, like, dude, like, brain trauma is real. Like, that's just going to catch up to you later if you keep sparring. But some just don't care.
Well, because nobody's fucking I mean, yes, people are aware of it, but it's just, like, something that, I don't think people think about it too much.
That's why. They don't.
Hey, and, like, to be honest, like...
Because if you think about it, they never hear it. Like, like, dude, this could lead to... It could lead to, to depression or whatever. Mm-hmm. Later in life, you probably are going to feel depressed. You don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah. I mean, I heard, who was it? This came from Joe Rogan, so, like, it's not a credible source. Like, he's not a doctor.
But where did he hear it from?
I don't know, but he said that that almost everybody, like, who has done, like, a sort of like combat sport.
Oh yeah, but because he heard it from doctors. That's why.
Maybe I don't know. Who he
I heard.
Like, has some like a bit.
I heard
of,
that
like,
about
CTE,
that. Yeah.
And like I believe it. Like it's crazy, but like lately I've been like, well, not just lately, but like I'm forgetful as fuck. And I've never been in a fight or like in the ring,
But
You've
sparred.
I've sparred.
Who's hit you hard?
Yeah, so I'm like, fuck, like that shit. Like I'm pretty sure it's.
Oh,
like,
for you, sure
me.
you. Oh, guarantee. Have you told me stories? For sure, you're gonna have a little bit of CT. For sure. Oh, that's for sure. Like,
wait, what are we talking about?
Like, I didn't really spar, but in high school, I played football, but I wasn't like a starter or nothing, right? I was just fucking guy in the bench. But in practice. You get fucking hit. I remember being rocked at least 3 times where you see the little stars, the little gold little Twinkie things. Like the little stars.
Rocked like that.
You never been hit like that?
I've been like dropped down, but I don't see shit.
Have you ever been like sometimes when you get dizzy and you see the little like the little lights?
I think I know what you mean. Yeah. Well, like that.
Has that ever happened to you? Like when you start looking, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You just see like little gold stars. Like that. That's happened to me like in football practice. Like 3 times.
Damn. Yeah, like, so like I think it's crazy how like people
like for sure like hopefully I don't. Hopefully I'm wrong. But like when he was saying that, I remember that episode. He was saying according to doctors, right? And then I was all like, oh shit, anyone that played any type of contact sport could have some signs of it in the future. And I remember that shit. And I remember it, your adrenaline's pumping at the time, so it didn't hurt. But I remember just being blind, and it was blindside. I was running, right? Someone was running with the ball, and I'm running, and then they just hit me from the side. And it was some big ass fucking, well, I would say he's not a white boy, but he looks white. Big ass fool just fucking boom, hits me. I roll, and I just, like, he hit me hard where you're rolling, but with the momentum, like, you get up.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I got up and I just kept running. And he's just laughing, and I'm just seeing the fucking little stars.
Damn.
And then I remember once they made us, it's so fucking stupid. Like, the main coaches weren't there. And they, I forget what it's called, but I think it was before practice. They're like, all right, the coaches aren't here. Some ghetto fucking guy, right? Like the people that help the coaches, right? He's all like, all right, so what they do is they line you up. They're like, all right, you and you, or you call someone out. So you stand like, I would say maybe like 10 feet from each other, and you get in stance. You just run into each other.
Yeah. To see who like
just
take the other person down.
Yeah. Well,
but helmet first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And then I'm like, I'm just there, and then some fat guy calls me out. So I'm like, I'm not gonna look like a bitch. Fuck it, right? And then head first, fool. Like they're like, ready, and then go, head first, boom. They go all crazy, right? Fucking meatheads. And then You know, I'm like, all right. I'm like, dude, like, what are you doing? That's so fucking stupid.
It's crazy. I mean, yeah, like football's way more brutal than like
that's
like
stupid. At least in fighting, like you're trying to move, don't get hit. They're like just ram into each other.
You're gonna get hit.
Yeah,
for
like,
sure. Well, I mean, in MMA, you're gonna get hit for sure, but
yeah,
like,
but at least you could
stop
practice to move away.
Yeah, in football, like,
and I remember it was so stupid. Like I wanted to quit, but I didn't quit because I didn't want to look like a pussy. The only reason I got in is because my homie Carlos, his nickname was Fat Boy. He wanted to do it, and he's all like, "Oh, let's play together. So let's go, right?" And we were in the beginning, like just lifting weights, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool, lifting weights." And then we were both gonna do it, but then he quit because they were gonna cut him because of grades. So I was the only one left. I'm like, oh, I don't want to seem like a bitch, so I'm gonna just stay in here. But I shouldn't have. If now that I think, I'm like, dude, you should have just got the fuck out of there.
Well, yeah, but like we said, like like nobody thinks about.
Yeah, no one thinks about it,
especially kids.
Yeah,
like,
I was
think fucking kids are gonna
17 at the time.
They're not
16.
gonna be thinking of brain damage. They're gonna be thinking of being a bitch.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I don't want to look like a bitch. Yeah. And I was never good at football, but I was just like, oh, I don't want to stay. I don't want to quit. But then now that I think about it, I'm glad I stayed in because at that time, fucking, you want to fuck, right? That's what you're thinking about, right? And then I remember fucking, this girl, she wanted to hang out, and the reason I wouldn't hang out is because I had to go to practice right after school. And then for sure I would have had, I would have fucked her without a condom. Like, for sure, bro.
Oh, she had a kid with someone.
Yep. Yeah. Like, later when I was like 19, I'm at the mall, and then I see her with a stroller. I'm like, that could have fucking been me. Now that I think about it, I'm glad I stayed in football, even though I didn't like it. Yeah. I didn't like that shit. Even though I didn't like it, I'm like, if it wasn't for this, I would have had a kid by now.
The brain damage was worth not having a kid.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm like, dude, because they would always tell me, oh, you want to hang out? Like, oh, I can't have football practice. And I hated that shit. I'm like, I just got to do it. And that's why I didn't hang out. And guess what? She got pregnant and had a kid. Like, fuck, dude. You go.
Brain damage is better than a kid.
Yeah, I would take those hits anytime before having a kid. But damn, I remember I used to hate that shit, bro. I'm like, fuck. And then at that time, I was 170 pounds. I wasn't athletic, so I'm like, all right, I'm not going to be a receiver. I'm not going to be a quarterback. Too small to be a fucking lineman, right? So I'm like, fuck, I can't be a fucking running back, what is it? A tight end. I don't even know what it's called. The people who fucking play defense for the receivers. I forgot what they're called. The guys that guard the receivers, right? So I'm like, the fuck am I gonna play, right? And they're like, well, you could fucking try to be a defensive end. So you're in the defense line, but you're all the way in the corner. So I'm like, fuck, I guess. But dude, I'm still way too small. I was like the lightest guy to play like defensive end. Everyone else like in the 180s. Some guys were like 200 pounds. So dude, I fucking sucked there, bro. Because the guy in on the side, if it was a tight end, so I remember one guy being a tight end. He was like probably a little bit like my weight. I'm like, all right, cool, this is fine. But then there were some big ass fools. I'm like, dude, they'll just grab a hold of my pads and it was over. I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, because you had to guard or like
you had to pass them. Like they're playing defense. I'm playing defense trying to stop them, but they're trying to stop me.
Yeah.
So I mean, you just try to run by. They're fucking much big. They just literally would grab a hold of your pads here. They'll grab a hold of them. You ain't going nowhere. You grab a hold of them. All they gotta do is, and then they just pancake me. They'll just fall on me.
Damn.
I couldn't do shit. Like I'm like, all right, you have to be faster than them. Try to get around them. And I was like, that shit was terrible, bro. That shit was terrible.
Wait, how many years did you play?
No, it was only 1 year.
Oh, okay.
Only like senior year. But yeah, I remember practicing like, fuck, here we go. Just about to get smashed or just get punked. Like,
damn, you really didn't want to look like a bitch if you went through all that.
Yeah, bro. Just had to go through it. They'll just fucking. Sometimes I'll get around them. I'll feel happy, even though if I wouldn't like get the tackle, like, oh, I got around them, but then the running back would like run the other way or something. I'm like, oh fuck, whatever. You can't do shit there. But that shit was terrible. Yeah, that shit was bad. Anyway, how did we? Oh, CTE. Yeah,
Out there and
most people
tell,
are
I don't know.
gonna. Hopefully, I don't. But I never had like crazy thoughts or anything.
Crazy thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I don't know if you have that on your notes or not, but about Tony Ferguson.
Oh, I don't have one, but yeah,
But how
that CT for sure, bro.
for
Think
sure,
about it.
without a doubt. Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of.
So
you know?
Tony Ferguson, he domestic violence. First, Dana first said like, oh, he's not fighting because he has personal issues, right? So whatever personal issues it is, and then you see that there was a restraining order. The wife put a restraining order
on Tony.
and then I'm just like, oh, just probably argument. They're Latinos most likely. All right, they're having arguments, whatever. But then she said that he says that he hears things in the walls.
Yeah.
And what else? He hears things in the walls and what else?
I mean, there's been like a bunch different
Well, from what
different
she said.
things that has happened, but like that he like one day he disconnected all the not all of them, but a lot of the
People are
electronics
watching them.
from
Like the
house.
government.
Yeah, because like
Right.
people like are planning like cameras or like listening devices.
Yeah.
And,
He's all paranoid.
Yeah, and that one day he got his son and like he thought his son was God. Or something.
No, she said that though.
Yeah,
She said.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
There's like a list of like things that she said like that he's done,
Damn.
and I might be getting it wrong, but either he thought his son was God and he thought himself like Tony was like the son of God, or Tony was God and like his son was
Jesus or whatever.
But I'm pretty sure it was he thought his son was God.
What did he do?
And he was just talking to him or something, and then I think at one point he thought his son was evil or something.
Shit,
But
like the Antichrist or something.
Yeah.
Damn.
Don't quote me on that, but just crazy shit like that, you know? I mean, I could show you after right
Yeah.
now. It's just a whole list of shit he's done.
Look it up. Let's see if you could find it real quick. But
like, it got me, it honestly, like, low-key got me sad, because I was like, fuck,
yeah, that sucks.
that's crazy.
Because this fool is a great fighter. I mean, we always thought he was weird. Think about it.
Yeah, he's always been weird.
Like weird, but like,
Oh, shit.
weird where you could see like some people being weird like that. Like he has no style. Like he's very awkward. His shit talking's terrible. I mean, but we all know like some people that are like that.
Yeah.
I know people that.
Diego Sanchez.
Yeah, Diego Sanchez, right? A little crazy, but not like where you're gonna kill someone. But yeah, when I saw that, I'm like, what the fuck? Like he's losing it. And then I thought about, yeah, bro, fucking brain trauma. Think
Yeah.
about all his fights. He gets rocked a lot. Not
Yeah.
only that, but in his training, I'm sure he gets hit a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's CTE.
For sure.
Fuck.
Well,
man.
here's like some of the incidents. It says the March 7 incident was a culmination. I never heard that word, of what Christina, his wife, believes is a series of mental breaks that Tony has been having. She wrote, last month Tony allegedly had increased delusions and paranoia. She wrote, Tony believed our son was Jesus Christ and Tony was the second Jesus Christ. Per Christina's declaration, she wrote that Tony asked her son if he was possessed or overtaken by other beings, which frightened the child. What else? Christina wrote, this was another day, said February 5th, Christina wrote that Tony did not sleep. He believed there would be a great flood as a result of the lunar eclipse. Tony allegedly purchased a life raft and took Christina and their son on a drive inland all the way to Palm Desert, California, about 111 miles from their home. Christina wrote that Tony woke her and her son up in the middle of the night there and said they had to leave because they were not safe. Tony promised to seek help with mental issues if there was no flood, but later refused, she wrote. What else? I'm trying to find like, I guess, a crazy... Oh, here's the refrigerator one. A different day, Christina wrote that Tony unplugged the refrigerator and turned off half the power in their home because he believed there were cameras in the refrigerator and ceiling fan and that he was being watched. He also cut the wires to the heat and air conditioning units, she wrote, because he believed there was a tracking device in it. Tony allegedly tore the vanity mirror off the bathroom wall because he believed there was something behind and took his son's food away because he believed it was poisoned. Dude, there's a lot of these.
Yeah.
But...
So he's just mental breakdown.
This is a crazy one. March 5th, Christina wrote that she picked Tony up to take him to Keck Medical Center. While they were driving there, they hit traffic on the 405 freeway in LA. While the car was moving, Christina wrote that Tony jumped out onto the freeway, ran away, jumped over a fence, and disappeared. He did make it back to their family residence later. Dude, like
that one's not as weird as the other ones.
What? You don't think that's
the more weird is telling your son that he's fucking,
oh well, yeah, they're all weird.
That's more weird, right? But damn, yeah, it's just a mental breakdown. Like, yeah, it's definitely brain damage, bro.
That's crazy.
Definitely brain damage. I mean, we're gonna start seeing that more.
Yeah,
you're gonna start seeing it more
like
with MMA.
Matt Hughes.
Yeah, Matt Hughes too.
He his wife got a restraining order because he's been like violent. But he actually, well, the thing with Tony is, like, according to his wife, like she
fucking Eddie Bravo.
Why?
Because Eddie Bravo's on to conspiracy theories. Oh
yeah,
he's with 10th Planet, bro.
No, well, the thing with Tony, like, his wife said that, like, he's never hit her or her son. Like, it's never been, like, physical.
Yeah.
But obviously she's scared that it will get to that point,
That, like, let's say someone's not crazy and they got physical, and let's say he pushed or whatever, right? To me, that would be like, all right, that's just like, anger problems, but like not losing your mind. I think losing your mind's worse. Like that, everything that he's saying.
I mean,
fuck. Unless he was like fucking Greg Hardy and beat the shit out of a girl, that's different. But damn, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but like with Matt Hughes, this fucker like's actually like hitting his like family, so that's crazy. But I think like
there's a different type of CTE, right? This fool's like.
But
hitting him, this was like losing his mind.
This is like fucked up in the head now especially because of the motorcycle accident.
Who?
Matt Hughes. You know how
he got another motorcycle accident?
No, the same one.
He was in a truck.
No, fool, he was in a motorcycle.
No, he was in his truck.
Are you sure?
And his truck got stuck on the, I don't know how that's possible. Yeah. Like what?
I think
how can you get stuck?
I think it's like, I'm not too sure, but like the magnetic field or something, like they
get the fuck out of there. That's weird.
Oh, to like not get out of his car?
Yeah, like,
oh yeah,
because dude, it's not like I've been on the tracks, right? And then you hear that shit coming, right? First of all, you see those shits coming down. You know a train's coming.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna be stuck and you just wait there, like, all right?
I mean, I'm sure something must have happened.
He probably tried to kill himself.
Maybe, who knows? I don't know. That's crazy.
Because I remember hearing Shop say it too. Like who does that? Like, you hear that shit, and you see it coming a mile away. You're not just gonna stay there. Oh, my car's not moving. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You get the fuck out of there. I know he was still like hurt. Oh no, that I mean, he was hurt. He was hurt because of that accident. So he's an athletic guy, bro. You just can't get out and run. He probably he was probably having a mental breakdown. He wanted to kill himself.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, it
What's
could
the other
be because
why are you not gonna run?
I think like he like the abuse with his like wife and family, whatever. Like, it's been happening before that accident. So yeah, maybe he's been.
Oh, it was before the accident.
Yeah, like it started before the accident.
Damn,
I'm pretty sure. So like,
I never heard about. I heard it was after the accident.
No, well, I like the allegations and like the restraining order came after the accident.
Oh yeah,
but
that's
like,
what I mean.
But I think because
the accident was years ago.
Like the those times that whatever, like, he abused or whatever, hit his wife or whatever, like, happened before the accident. So yeah, it could be just
damn, that's crazy,
fucked
dude.
Up.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking CTE. So don't start thinking there's demons in my laptop, all right? With your CTE. So let's go back to the fights. We were talking about
Darren
so what's next, right? So he got knocked out. What's next for Masdival, right? We were saying, obviously, fight Leon Edwards. I mean,
there's already like that.
The drama's already there. Yeah. Use that to promote. It's going to be in a put it as maybe like a co-main event. That shit's going to fucking sell.
Yeah. I kind of
for sure put that fight on.
You know how Ben Askren was there in London?
Or he's going to fight Ben Askren.
I want him to fight Ben Askren, but like, one, like, I was rooting for Till to win because
me
he
too.
could fight, so he could fight Ben.
Yep.
Because honestly, like, even if Dana says that he wants the Robbie Lawler versus Askren fight again, like, I'm pretty sure, like, if he were smart, he'd be like, okay, Till and Askren is gonna be a bigger draw. You know?
Yeah, he's not gonna fight Robbie again.
Yeah,
that one's out of the window.
I think. I mean, I don't know. Now that Masvidal is most likely gonna fight Leon Edwards, like, I feel like
he's gonna fight Edwards, Askren, or Woodley, because he wants a title shot. He's not gonna get a title shot.
No, fuck.
But
no.
he could fight the former champ. That's a huge fight for him. And if he beats a former champ, then he's gonna get a title shot.
But see, that's the thing. That's why I see the Robbie and Askren fight happening again. Just because who's gonna
that's not
Askren
gonna
fight?
happen.
Who's Askren gonna fight? I mean, yes, there's a lot of welterweights.
Ponzinibbio's on a 6-fight win streak. He's gonna fight Ponzinibbio.
I think it's stupid. Did you hear what Ali said that that
doesn't-
Marty from Nebraska should fight
Masvidal.
that's fucking
get out of
stupid.
there.
They obviously want the easy fight.
Yeah, that
that's
makes no
stupid,
sense.
dude. This guy says stupid shit.
That
all the
guy's,
time.
I don't know what's wrong. He probably has some
CTE.
CTE too, yeah. Because he's done combat sports, I think. Yeah, I think about it, he gets mad a lot. Like he has some issues too.
Fuck yeah.
He has issues.
But yeah, I mean that kind of it sucked for Askren because he was like,
yeah, but Askren could give him Masdival. That's a bigger fight for Masdival fighting Ben Askren. But the easier sell is gonna be so Masdival could fight Edwards, Askren, or Woodley. Because he said he wants big fights.
who, Masvidal?
Yeah, Masvidal. Maybe he doesn't want Edwards. He's like, fuck you. I already fucked you up. Right? I already beat you. Get out of here.
Oh, wait. Hold up. That reminds me, like, there was you know how on Wikipedia anybody could edit?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, there was, like...
The win?
His
They gave him the win.
his record. Yeah, they gave
But
him
they
the win
fucked up.
against...
They still put 33. Because he beat Till and it said 33
his
and whatever.
record?
And then he beat this guy and he still put 33. I'm like, come on. Put fucking 34. But yeah, he could fight Leon Edwards, Askren, or Woodley. Woodley would be a big fight for him, because former champ. And then for Leon Edwards, Masvidal, Ponzinibbio, or Woodley as well.
Wait, who were you talking about? About Askren? Who he should fight?
Masvidal could fight Edwards, Askren, or Woodley. Leon Edwards fight, Masvidal, Ponzinibbio, and Woodley. Askren, dude, he could fight Masvidal. He could fight Ponzinibbio. Ponzinibbio is ranked number 7.
Damn, the welterweight division stacked.
Yeah, so right now it's good. So, I mean, they got Askren. Askren said he's willing to fight Leon Edwards, but, dude, don't fight him. Fight Ponzinibbio. He's a higher ranked opponent. So we got that out of the way. Or Till, what's the next for Till? Robbie Lawler. That would be a good fight. Or Dos Anjos is ranked higher. Dos Anjos is ranked number 5.
Damn, he would be so much bigger than Dos
Yeah,
Anjos.
see, if I'm his team, I would have him fight Dos Anjos, but he just got laid out, so he's gonna be out for a long time. We don't know if Dos Anjos is gonna
maybe. Who knows?
He should if he's smart.
But
Robbie Lawler, Dos Anjos, the safer fights, Dos Anjos, because he doesn't have that one punch knockout power, and Robbie does. Robbie could catch him. I would say Dos Anjos would be a safer fight. If not, move up to middleweight.
yeah, I mean,
Fight
he's
Brad
fucking
Tavares.
huge. Oh,
Brad
yeah,
Tavares,
fight.
a striker. Yeah, he hit. I mean, they hit harder, but without the weight cut, he could probably take harder punches.
Maybe.
And Brad Tavares ranked number 10. You beat him, you're ranked number 10 in middleweight. Because he supposedly, he doesn't like cutting weight, or it's real hard on him. But either Lawler, Dos Anjos, or move up to middleweight and fight Brad Tavares.
Yeah, he's way too fucking big for welterweight.
Yeah. I mean, he made weight. He made weight this time, so. But
it looks like he just looks drained on the scale.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. What else? Oh, well, now we're moving on to the next fight card, the Wonderboy fight card. So I think there's only like 2 fights that really we should talk about.
Oh my god.
The co-main event, Curtis Blaydes. He got laid out like in a minute from Francis. Justin Willis. Justin Willis, he beat Mark Hunt last, I think. I know he fought Mark Hunt. I think that was his last win. He beat him by decision. Nothing exciting.
The big boys.
Yeah, it was nothing crazy.
I'm pretty sure.
Curtis Blaydes, because this fool, Justin Willis is just he's an average. He's an average MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. He's not a great striker, not a great wrestler, not great jiu-jitsu. Nothing crazy. Yeah, last win was against Mark Hunt. Yeah, I see Curtis Blaydes, winning by decision. And now, we'll move on to the main event.
Is that on ESPN or ESPN Plus?
This is
probably
on
ESPN Plus. Huh?
UFC Fight Night. Let me see. It doesn't show it.
Or maybe UFC Fight Night? Then
ESPN.
ESPN.
Yeah, ESPN.
And
Wonderboy Thompson, Anthony Pettis.
I got Wonderboy.
Yeah, I don't see where Pettis could beat him. He's not gonna
knock him
submit him. He's not gonna win by points with the wrestling.
I don't think he'll knock him out.
How is he gonna knock him out? He doesn't have better hands.
Dude, why did they make this fight?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't even know why Anthony Pettis would want to take this fight.
No, I mean, it's smart of Stephen Thompson. Easy win.
Yeah, it's like a striker that he's a 155er. He even fought at 145. He's fought at 145. He didn't do good there. He's a 155er natural. But at 170, bro, what are you doing?
I mean,
it's still gonna be a fun fight.
Yeah, you just still never know,
Yeah.
On paper, Stephen Thompson.
But we know both of these guys they're not really gonna go to the ground. So
no,
that's gonna
see
be
like
good.
a karate match or some shit.
That's gonna be dope. We're gonna see a karate kickboxing fight.
Yeah.
Karate and kickboxing fight. I have Wonderboy beating him. I see Wonderboy stopping him. It's a 5-round fight.
It's possible. Oh yeah.
5-round fight. I kind of see Wonderboy stopping him. Pettis. I don't know why he took this fight. There's not much of a breakdown. What can Pettis
They have
do?
similar styles, but Stephen Thompson is he's just bigger.
A little bit similar. Because this fool has a karate background,
Yeah.
but Wonderboy is more traditional karate.
Yeah, more point.
Yeah,
based.
point fighting.
More
Anthony
like
Pettis.
bouncy.
Anthony Pettis kind of is a hybrid of karate and kickboxing.
Yeah.
It's still an entertaining fight, and it's free. It's gonna be March 23rd at 5 p.m.
This weekend.
Yeah, this weekend. All the other fights are okay. Nothing too crazy to talk about. Is that everything we covered? Yeah, I think that's it. Nothing else to talk about.
Macy Barber.
Who's that?
She was. There's some hype around her. She's on the bottom. Macy Barber, because she's I forgot how old she is, but she wants to be the youngest UFC champion. Because you know how right now the record of the.
What is she though? Is she a great fighter or just just young and just said that?
She won her. Don't quote me on this, but I think she's fought twice already for the UFC. And they've been
her nickname.
she's been fighting
Future.
fast.
She's 6-0.
She got into the UFC by what's that? It's not the Ultimate
Invicta?
Fighter. No. That
Contender Series.
Contender Series, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She looked good.
All right, she's 6-0. Okay, but 6-0 is
Yeah. It's
yeah.
still
I'm
fresh.
whatever now. On people that are undefeated until I really see something. She has some decisions, some submissions. We'll see. I'll see how good she is. Flyweight. Now that you told me about her, I'm gonna keep an eye on her on that fight to see how good she is. Yeah, but that's it. We talked about CTE and about the fights.
Demons in your computers. You sure there's no demons in your computers?
Nah, bro, we're good.
Come on,
We're
really?
good. There's nothing.
What makes you say that though? Have you looked inside your computer?
Yeah.
I don't believe you. I'm gonna have to open it up and see for myself.
I'm gonna have to sign you into a mental institution.
For what? What do you mean?
You know?
Why?
Just we should go. We should go take a tour.
Okay, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, we'll take a tour.
Fuck it.
You'll probably get locked in one of the rooms.
What is part of the tour?
Yeah, that'll be part of the tour. You could get to see how they experiment on patients.
I'll get
Then
the
we could talk about it in the podcast. Then we could talk about it in the podcast.
All for the podcast. Fuck it, I'm down.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's it. We'll see you guys next week.
Not literally, but
cool.
Peace.
Peace.